if the thesis stands true and Bitcoin succeeds, then everything that we'll ever make forever, as long as Bitcoin exists, we're going to be dividing that by 21 million.
Yeah. Then again, like, it's important to point out that money is not a measuring stick. Like, you can't measure value, since value is subjective and dynamic. What you can do is signal value through prices. But still, like, I think what I do, like, when I talk to Luke, my podcast co-host, about what it is we actually do in the space, like, what are we? Like, are we influencers, or are we? Am I an author or educator? What is it that we do? We're not really orange pillars, I think, because, like, I don't think people find Bitcoin through me. But what we are conviction deepeners.
I like that.
So I think the thing that I do that comes natural is to whenever there's a thought, I tend to extrapolate the thought vector into the extreme.
Okay.
So I guess that's how I came up with the idea of everything divided by 21 million. It's just like, what happens then? Well, it must be everything, like, forever. Like,
yeah.
It like goes to infinity.
It just blows the mind too. It's really hard to wrap the mind around. But also at the same time, if you understand Bitcoin, then in some sense it's also obvious, kind of.
Yeah. Then again, I don't think things will be infinitely valuable. It's just that prices can actually go down forever, and it's good for absolutely everyone on the planet. It's literally every single person working for everyone else. Like, it's just...
It breaks the brain, because we're conditioned to think that, like, inflation is a natural thing. Like, it's just a law of
inflation
nature.
Inflation is the greatest lie ever told.
Yes, it really is.
And you can see it all around you. Like, if you just go into a 7-Eleven or something, just a supermarket, and you see all the stuff that's in there. And some of these supermarkets sell, like, shoes and bags and stuff also. Why? How can they do that? It's because all the stuff in the world is already in fiat land, almost infinitely cheap to produce.
Yes.
And ship.
Yeah.
So like, all prices are trending to zero marginal cost, like, and production costs. And so why shouldn't everyone be able to tap into that? The only reason is that some people have kidnapped the whole system, and they are able to manipulate it. And that's, and this has gone on for such a long time and so many generations that we've never had money with a fixed supply before. So no human being has ever experienced that. So that, I guess that's why it's so hard to think outside the box. And you know how normies are. It's very hard for them to deprogram them when it comes to the concept of money.
Yeah.
Like, but then I could sell my Bitcoin like 2 years down the line and buy a Porsche. Like, you're missing the point, dude.
Totally.
Like, what I foresee is, like, people becoming less and less materialistic.
Yeah.
But more and more quality oriented, and like, just better. In every sense.
Yeah, I remember the first time I was listening to, I was actually the Booth series.
Yeah.
And when Jeff, I was like, so I had my headphones in, I was working, I was by myself, and I heard him say for the first time, the natural state of a free market is deflation. I remember pulling my phone out of my pocket and pausing it and being like, wait a second. And it's like new neural pathways are like wiring. It was like a psilocybin trip or something. I got this cerebral feeling. I was like, hold on. And I rewound it and I listened again. The natural state of the free market is deflation. I'm like, wait, so how does that work? Supply satiates demand. We're making more of what people want. As that happens in real terms, the value is going to fall. But we're measuring the value in this from this Keynesian economic Ponzi scheme lie of a system. And so is the house that I'm sitting in going up in value, or is it going down in value, or is it staying in value? I don't know, because it's the algebraic equation is not complete. How many monetary units are in the system that I'm using to measure this thing? And it just like completely like blew my mind. And at that time I was I was going through the regulatory, I just finished going through the regulatory process, sold my farm, and I had watched the value of the commodity that I had been producing rapidly decline.
Yeah.
Not because the state messed it up with regulation or people overproduced. It's because supply was satiating demand, and that large margin was a large beacon of opportunity, or that was something that the entrepreneurs could go and attack. There's supply. You could satiate that supply with demand. The value is going to go down. Yeah. Blew my mind. And then, okay, we have this fixed monetary unit. There's a 21 million hard cap. Money essentially should have infinite demand. Everybody on planet Earth is going to want money because it can get you whatever you want. Yeah. If you compare true scarcity with infinite demand, now you have the apex monetary instrument. And it's like,
no, and it's so, when you see it, it's so clear and so obvious. Like, it's super obvious. It's the law of diminishing marginal utility. Like the first unit of any good or service is always more valuable to you than the subsequent units. Like,
yes.
It's like, and I like to like ask the simplest questions I can. Like, so if a person practices doing something, if a human being practices doing something, do they usually get better or worse at doing that thing?
Better.
Yes. So why aren't all prices going down forever?
I love
it's
that.
It's that simple. Like, they should be, because we get better at stuff. We get better at stuff at an insane rate. We got AIs now. Like, we can ask Grok or ChatGPT for literally anything and have an answer in seconds. Like, imagine if that productivity gain had gone into the pockets of every person on Earth instead of just the stupid warmongering money printing class. Like, it's so good, and like the free market is such a great force in the positive direction. So it is, the free market is battling fiat. Like, we are fighting back. It can be hard to see, but like I think when you see it from this perspective, you really value every single human being and all they do every day. Like, just buying and selling stuff, goods and services for their own needs, they all contribute. They all make the world better. We're all entrepreneurs. We're all capitalists. We're all consumers. We're all laborers. These are modes of action. They're not like permanent. There is no evil capitalist taking all the money. Like, if you save anything, you're a capitalist. Like, if you delay gratification, like, even if you put the milk in the fridge and choose not to drink it until the day after, you're a capitalist. Like, so
I like that. Yeah, and it's the harder things get for the average individual, because the currency is being debased and what they want is getting pushed further out of reach. The more that they, generally speaking, at least it seems, the more that they have a problem or an aversion to this ideal of capitalism, which is what you want. You want a free market in a capitalistic society.
And to me, like the biggest thing Bitcoin did for me was just provide me with these truth goggles. So because if you denominate in Bitcoin and view the world from that lens, you can see this process happening, and you can see how much they steal. You can see how beautiful the world could have been.
Yes.
And how beautiful it is for us in the thing.
Totally.
Like, it's such a wonderful, lovely little mind fuck.
Totally.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click here to find more just like it, and here to find our most recent episode. Also, make sure to like this video to help shine light on the corruption of money, and be sure to subscribe to this channel to stay connected.